Guys, Butcher's Block here, and today is not a picking video. Today is an update into my adventures into lockpick making. So I'll just recap the ones that I started with. So this is the first one I did. So the first lot that I did are all 15,000s. I got some Peterson government steel in 15,000s, and I'm rather disappointed in the strength of it. Like they must have an extra step of heat treating or something after they make it, because these are just really soft. So these guys here are Tasmanian oak. These were the first. So the first one that I did was this, which I rather like the shape of it and whatnot, but I just, right towards the beginning, I just bent that. It's just complete rubbish, but I still like this one. So these ones I'm somewhat happy with, but I'd made quite a few mistakes with most of them. Either they're too long, the pick itself is not long enough, like they're giant in my hands. Like, even this is a Law Lock Tools, and even, you know, it's much bigger than one of those guys. So I probably like this guy. This is a full shank, but it's a bit soft. So then I did this one here. This is a sorry, what's the word? Half tang, and then started putting a bit of brass down the middle, and then the rectangle pen, which I'm rather fond of. Got a beeswax in there. So all these are finished in beeswax, and then they've just got brass halfway down. So same again. This one's just got a one pin, and this is like a crazy high reach one, and still a bit long. So these were the middle. These were the first lot, then these ones. So then I started to experiment a bit more with the shape. These ones are a bit more contoured to my hands. They're not so long. These ones are polished a bit better. Just the one thing that I've not really got the issue that I'm having is the transition between the handle and the shank. I think I have the order of operations wrong with filing it to its, you know, about 90%, and then just giving it a rough sand. And then I always have an issue with getting that last little bit in there, you know, mirror finish. So I think I'm going to have to change the way I finish the steel, and then add the handle. So these guys, sorry, got a phone call. Okay. Yeah, so this one here, Jarrah handle, brass all the way down the spine. Again, it's got a bit of an issue with, so this is a 15,000s, and a little bit of an issue with where it meets the pick handle. Oh, yeah. Okay, now we come to the ones that I rather like. I think I showed this one just now, but I really like these. So they're all, so this is all one piece of brass going all the way around. So this is a, I think this one is a full tang, and so one of them is a full tang, the rest are half tang. And I just filed the pick shape around the full piece of brass, and it fits in there nice. Opposed to these guys here, which these are two pieces of brass, and you can tell because it doesn't really match up very well at the back. But this one here is probably my favorite. Oh, and this one, I rather like this one also. So again, one solid piece of brass, a little bit of a issue with where it meets the handle, but in general I am really happy with this. It's nice and shiny. We'll save that one for last. And then this one is just a single pin. So all of this is, these ones are 25,000 and they are Sparrows metal. Yeah, so this one's like a postal hook. It's again polished pretty damn nice. So this one I half finished just this area before I glued the handle on, and it is better but not perfect. Again, a little bit of an issue where the brass and the steel separates. Okay, so this one here, this is a Jarrah handle. This was an old window frame that I got the wood from work, and this is copper down the middle, down the spine. So copper being softer, it does look quite nice, but it is a heap softer, so I could not get a smooth finish on the bottom here. It's a little, sorry guys, a little bit raggedy. And this one has the square, which I'm rather happy with how that fits. That is absolutely beautiful in my opinion. So I'm rather happy with that one. I'll give you a close up on the other rectangle pins. So this one I'm pretty happy with. But the problem I've been having with the rectangle hollow section is it sort of curves a bit. But this was the first rectangle pin that I did, so it is a little sloppy. Don't mind the wax in the middle, but generally a good fit. So yeah, that is I don't know if I mentioned, all these are finished with beeswax, so they got a real nice feel to them. These guys are Tasmanian oak. These guys are Jarrah, Australian hardwood. I'm sure most people know what it is, I think. I don't know what this wood is. Or this one. So these two is a different wood to this. These were just some wooden beads, old wooden beads that I found at work. And yeah, just I guess it's some sort of Australian hardwood, but it's got a real nice finish. And this stuff I just got from like the local hobby shop. It's not coming across so well through the camera, but it's got like a weird, like, two texture sort of grain to it. It's rather nice. Yeah, so that is my latest adventures into pick making. So one question I will put out there for the pick makers: what am I getting the order of operations correct? I'm sure I'm not. Do you get the metal pristine and then put the handle on, or is it generally done how I'm doing it, and I'm just doing a poor job at where it meets, by getting the metal 90% there, putting the handle on, and then finish polishing, finish sand and finish polish it after this is all sanded back? Because the problem I had with these is I got them polished, I got this all fine sanded and beeswaxed, and then when I went to polish this just got completely covered in black gunk from all the wet sanding and the polishing. So I'm sure that's not the way it's meant to be done. So yeah, that is all for me today. Coming up next is me playing with this Medeco M3. So I haven't got it pinned to 6, so I was playing around just with 2 pins in it, and got open somewhat easy. So I'm gonna have it pinned to 4 my next video. So yeah, that's pin 5 and pin 6. I got cool little I guess they're hardened little steel rods in the middle, because they're rather magnetic. So no steel, and then get away from there. And then that one's got the little magnetic bit in the middle. Rather cool. And then just the yeah, this guy doesn't. Yeah, okay, anyway, that is all from me today, mate. Yeah, so until next time, stay well, stay safe, stay sane. Hooroo.